New tonight, President Donald Trump wants to ban AI regulations for 10 years. Now, this means new rules surrounding the use of artificial intelligence can't be created, even if people want the protections. That would mean any current state law in place would be erased, including Tennessee's ELVIS Act. It ensures Likeness, Voice, and Image Security Act is the first in the country to protect musicians from AI. It ensures AI tools can't replicate an artist's voice without their consent. It was signed into law by Governor Bill Lee in May of 2024. It was also key in protecting Elvis Presley's estate in the decades since his birth. Or death, I should say. Maryville professor Mark O'Gorman says this provision in President Trump's big, beautiful bill, as he calls it, banning AI regulations, could be seen as overreach. He adds it's similar to prohibition when alcohol was banned in the 1930s. O'Gorman expects it to be challenged.
Usually the court system is very uncomfortable with an overreach, a regulation that is so broad-based, it touches too many parts and it's not being specific. So you might actually hear that legal challenge as well. This is an overreach. The regulation is trying to do too much at once, and that could be the challenge just as much too.
That professor says this part of the spending bill is what many would call a rider, a policy hitching a ride on a much bigger one. Most people are only aware of the money aspect of the bill, such as reallocated funds and spending cuts. But he says we could see some pushback from our Republican senators, Marsha Blackburn and Bill Hagerty. They helped pass the ELVIS Act, so they could step in and vote against the AI portion of the president's bill.
You'll see the argument by the state of Tennessee to a lot of other Republican politicians. Wait a second. Do we want the federal government telling the state governments what to do? Even if it's the Trump administration, that's like counter or the opposite of what we've kind of been fighting for to get the Trump administration in. The states should have the power, not the national government.
The bill is working its way through the Senate, where lawmakers can decide whether to amend it. If the AI ban stays in the president's so-called big, beautiful bill, it would block every state in the country from passing new rules until the year 2035. It includes any expansion of the ELVIS Act.